I saw a hand outstretched to me. IVs inserted and hands of surreal rubber. Within the darkness I saw a flash of uncolored light. Then I simply forgot who I was before. I know not love or hate. I simply know apathy. After 9 long years, I saw that hand again and it reached for my heart. And I wished for recollection. I could use this to get across the street. I don't know why it captivates me so much. I'm called to the building like a siren song. I'm tormented as its gaze infiltrates my consciousness. All characters are interactable.
How may I help you?
The receptionist eyes at you with a blank expression.
I understand. Here to attempt to regain the past. Oh. Have you thought anything at all about whether you truly want to remember? I thought not.
After looking down and writing something onto a sliver of paper, she looks back at you.
To some, a life of insignificance and blissful ignorance is 1,000 times simpler than one burdened by the past. If you really think you're willing to take this risk, then go up to floor 1B, room 1B014. I'll write your name up for the doctor.
You think you got Babel? I think it'd be pretty backstabby if you did. Imagining someone I love and not know who I am. It'd break my heart. Who am I to dictate your decisions, though?
I wonder if you go in the other rooms.
Who's there? If it's that smoking nurse, you can come in anytime.
Um... The mattress isn't very comfortable, so I'm tired. But I'm so tired. Slowly I drift into unconsciousness. The strange idol is warm to the touch.
Is he? Sorry for it's late. Let's get started. It seems to have been around 9.5 years since you've last seen me. Almost a decade. At that point, you came in here to forget me. Now you're back here to remember. Anyway, on with the process. You shall take this medication and you'll be asleep for about a day in the rains. At that point, you'll have to take a journey through your mind and recover every memory you've seen. Within every memory, you will have to find a fragment symbolic of that event. Let me remind you of the repercussions. If you find yourself unable to gather all of your memories, you will be stuck in your own mind until you do so. So, unless you want to be stuck wallowing in the past, I suggest you gather them as fast as possible. This is your last chance to opt out of this procedure. Alright. Lie back down on the bed and we'll begin.
I lie back down and the doctor hands me a pill. My eyes close and then I feel a strange euphoria. My limbs become limp and I start hearing a familiar faint piano. The embodiment of my own self starts to flow into the stream of my own consciousness. It's home. I feel my heart sinking into my chest. I'm feeling nervous for what feels like the first time. Cup noodle. Not laughing. Mortgage documents, boring. Mortgage doc. It's still warm. How many memories are there? Interact. There's one memory. Who's that? What just happened? Oh, we have to do them in order. A vision in my mind exists. That of someone handing me a book they liked. The characters are just like us. I found myself flustered at the concept. Chapter 1, Blissful Ignorance.
Oh, welcome in. You can just look around for anything you might need. Don't ask about the questionable infrastructure, though. It's probably an act of your subconscious, attempting to create, well, some sorts of obstacles for you to complete, to regain the memory of my library. Weird, isn't it? That's what you get for wiping it all, I guess.
The librarian downstairs told me not to use the computers to play games. I'll tell you what I'm doing if you promise to keep it on the down low, okay?
I nod in reluctant understanding.
Okay. I'm playing Blues Tower Defense 6 right now.
Upon closer inspection at the monitor, he is playing tack shooter on the edge of the track. What an absolute brainless moron. I recall a love for reading and years spent studying. It hurt me to realize that everything I needed was overshadowed by a prospect of academic success. Cup noodles. Can you do different ones? The sight of these brings me back. It's reminiscent of my days in an old apartment, days spent lying in a mattress on the ground, watching the world and time pass me by. Chapter 2, Bleakness, Isolation. It's my apartment, but I need a key to get in. Oh my... Poor little fishy. I hope he found peace in death. A pile of cup noodles. Very high in sodium, but only sustenance. Huh. This is where my phones used to be. pick up the phone.
Honey, are you there? It's me. Please just call me back when you can, okay? I'm worried about you.
My breathing hastens and gets heavier. Try to envision streaks of yellow light, but I'm simply unable to perceive it. Instead, the hand reaching for my heart is colourless. The mirror reflects a face I no longer recognize. I can feel in my mind an urge to leave everything behind. It's like I were trapped in a bubble, and I just figured my way out. Chapter 3, Departure.
This here war, it's my home. I'm starting to get real sick of all this socio-political discourse. Far more inclined to just make my own commodities, you know? And thus, it's the natural way of man, partner.
I recall my spontaneous departure. For the first time in my life, I felt free. I found my place in yet unfurnished home and lived alongside someone else. I felt that familiar hand's fingers intertwined with mine. This room is not mine. I wasn't the one in the household with the painting skill. I visualize a hand holding a paintbrush, making strokes on a canvas door that I still cannot see. A terrifying melancholy hits me. That it feels it captivates this house. So it's there. Chapter 4, Her. The lady consigned to oblivion looks at me with
It's you. I'm so happy to see
laughable
you again. I
thinking.
really do wish things were different. I'm sorry for everything. I wish you could have gotten better. I wish you could have gotten better. And I wish you could have pursued all those dreams you spent so much time talking to me about. And I'm sorry for the way that I was. I know you don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm sorry. It's just, never mind. But we both know that can't happen. But we both know that can't happen.
I think she has more she wants to say.
I don't want to keep you here. I know you have things to do. We'll see each other again, I'm sure. Did you know that we love one another? More than anything.
I don't remember what she looked like, nor do I want to. I recall her, despite that radiance obscuring from her form. I recall her. Putting it into words is useless. It's impossible to comprehend what I feel, but I can feel streaks of coloured light enter my memory. We bought flowers from a store in the city. Urban life doesn't seem so bad an idea. The colours have become more vibrant now than they've ever been. I feel the remnants of the city's light shine on me. Chapter 5, Concrete Heart.
I told you we see each other again soon, didn't I? You haven't forgotten anything, have you?
She sees the light in my eyes, signaling my remembrance of her. We stare at one another in silence for a few seconds until we speak up again.
You always said I find it comforting. I really, really do. And I would always say
After saying this, her smile begins to fade. Something aches in her mind.
it's okay. I just
I don't remember what she looked like, nor do I want to. I recall the city, the first place I could truly call home. It was a beautiful yet tainted place. I still struggled to get by, but at least I had someone with me while I did. I knew there was something to fear, or else why would I erase it all? I knew something heartbreaking would occur, but I just didn't know what. A drink on the counter. Reminiscent of a bad argument. I remember a hand tightening up into a fist. I recognize now that leaving home, hoping to forget my problems, was the worst decision I could have made.
Welcome in. Just you? Yeah, well, we're fully booked right now.
Chapter
so
6, Falling Out.
9.5 your long wait. Sorry, I don't make the rules. You'll probably find what you need here, though. Good luck.
Oh my gosh, there are so many people. This would take well over an hour to talk to all these people. Probably an hour and 30 minutes, 2 hours. I recall my trip to the bar. I walked home with my head down as the rain slowly reached a heavy downpour. My clothes stuck to my drenched body as the cloudy sky continued to display me its wrath. I should have gone home a lot earlier. I should have just stayed home entirely. My heart sank into my chest as I'm greeted by the sight of home. Chapter 7, Ablaze. Stop delaying the inevitable. I'm sick of my mistake. It was then when I realized the folly of my love. It was seeing my home ablaze when my mind broke. The color seeped from her eyes and body, leaving her a vacant dark, while my life as the recent had been monochromatic. This attainment brought me a violent, unmatched color. There was no reconciliation. I argued, I left, I returned, and I wept. It was then when I purged my memory. Finale, scorch, oh heart. It all felt now, I understood the tragedy. She speaks to me once more in her unfettered, painful voice.
Our story ended not with forgiveness, but with intimacy. And that's how you blame yourself for it. I wish I was there to tell you that everything would be okay. And I hope you know that even in my final moments, even while I was angry at you, you were my everything. And I know I'm not the real you. But I need you to finally accept that you were never at fault. It was never your fault.
The regret begins to set in. The regret that I should not have relived all those memories.
How angry I could have been at you. I would have never wanted to go down this path. I miss you. I'm sorry.
She has more she needs to say.
I know it's hard to say goodbye. And I know this is the last time we'll ever see each other. But I don't want you to forget me again. I want you to remember me this time. And I want you to cherish it. I know you would have had the best life together. You would have grown old together. But you have to move on. There'll be bigger things, and maybe, just maybe, you'll find someone who fills your heart just as much. Not more than I do.
My heart sank at the thought of moving on. How would she even feel about such a thing?
Well, of course I'd be jealous. What would I do? Prevent you from living a normal life? It's all a hard way. Scram already. You're making this goodbye hard even for me. And I'm a figment of your memory. You've been in your own head for a long time. It's time to wake up to reality.
She refuses to speak to me anymore, though she looks at me with what can only be described as longing, yet soft happiness. I'm awake. Tears well in my eyes and I wipe them away. The color starts to fully seep into my retinas. There remains a stinging feeling in my heart, however, I think I'd rather this feeling than not. Epilogue. The
It's been 2 weeks. That's a new record. The doctor's working on some other patients, but just take a seat. I'll tell him that you're awake.
The pain of loss hits me once more. It's not a striking pain that leaves me paralyzed though. It's a small, reverberating yet peaceful pain. It's the pain of knowing, the pain of remembering. It's the pain I don't want to get rid of. It's the pain that regardless of how long I live, I don't want to get better. I'm happy just remembering who she was. I'm not actually having her sit with me. I'm happy with the idea of sulking in bed without her because I know she existed one day. I can hear the wind blowing and the trees around outside moving back and forth. I can hear the man on the phone discussing dinner plans. I can see the sunlight glowing through windows, and in the back of my head I can hear the noises of walking through the house. I can see the sunlight wrapping around her hair and reflecting off her eyes. I can hear her saying she loves me one last time. That hand grasping at my heart, it begins to let go. I don't remember what she looked like, nor do I need to. Shame that this didn't win the contest, because this is a story. EToH is not a story. Such a shame that didn't win. That was an amazing tower. I think that is the best difficult in the game.